Here we go, boys and girls. Welcome to Detroit City TV Hockey League action. Game of the week here. The 35 and older Dctv Hockey League between the Canadians in white and the Kings in dark. Kings run a hot streak as of late. Shot right on and held. Early seconds of the first period here. My name is Tommy Morris. I am your color commentator here for the game. And we welcome you to the beautiful confines of the Hazel Park Ice Arena. Art Rack could not get a handle on it. Play broken up and Rob Duff. Duff coming down the left wing. Duff over the line. Pulls up to Nielsen. Nielsen tried to feed it across, and that's broken up in the corner. Robert Wirtz comes out with it. Bopsha, as he's called here by his Canadian counterparts. Stevens lugs it into the corner. Stevens drops it back to Wirtz. Across in front, that's broken up and cleared. Early part of the first period here between the Canadians and the Kings. Here live from Hazel Park Ice Arena. Play chipped into the Kings zone. And out. Rob Duff, leading scorer of the league. Duff looking around. He tries a couple moves, still has the puck. Throws out front, tipped, and a big stop there. No rebound. Early part of the first period here. And that's held. And you've got these two teams going in sort of opposite directions. Canadians won their last couple games. Kings have been on a hot streak as of late, led by the line of Wayne Coatney and Craig Nielsen and Rob Duff. That play delayed offsides, and the Canadians will start over again. Paul Schneemann. Schneemann tries to flip up. That's kind of in out of the zone. Nice little spin around play by their Price into the zone. Not out. Kept in at the line. Over. Right out front. Shot. Oh, and a big stop there. Rebound out front. Another shot. That's still play out front. And cleared finally is a couple of plays right in front. And the Canadians just miss opening the score. Again, the early action of the first period here. 0-0 from Hazel Park Ice Arena. On the far side, and Big Ben will just end up clearing it into the zone. Kevin Price for the Canadians starts out. He hits a leg. It's stuck in deep. Butch spins out around. He can't get through. He gets his own pass. He's still looking out front. Throws it to the side of the net. And is jumped on and held. No rebound. 7:41 to go in the first period. And they have the Polish sensation Robert Wirtz here with a devastating shot. Came over from the Polish national team. Has been an American citizen now for about 20 years. And we got the face-off to the right of Canadian netminder. Dan Stevens will get the puck in his own zone. Takes a look. There you go. Spike! Up the center to Wirtz. Wirtz taking a look. He drags. He tries toe drag in there, and that's blocked. Russian Johnny up to Duff, and that's a little too far. Up over the zone. Wirtz again. Takes a look out front. And then Duff starts out. Big Rob Duff coming up over the center. Up over the line. Duff looking. Duff right on net. Steer to the side of the corner. Back out. Kings keep it in deep. Just chipped out over the line. And a 2-on-1 rush. Wirtz with the puck. Over the rack. Rack shoots. Oh, and that one just wide. Wirtz in the corner again. He gets his own shot. Gets a little hook there. Play kept in at the line. Throwing across. Canadians with the early pressure here. Still kept in. Stevens looking around. He puts that right on. Stevens pulls up to the side of the net. Stevens looking. Stevens a little couple how do you do's. That play is tipped. And finally out. Nielsen with the puck. Nielsen looking around. Nielsen dropped that back and it right on and held. 6:20 to go in the first period. 0-0. Shots 3-2 in favor of the Canadians. And these Sunday games are tough. A lot of people, a lot of guys watching the Lions, watching football, drinking some beers. Kevin Price tried chipping it on the boards for the Canadians. Still playing along the boards and out. Up through center. Butch taking a look. He spins around. Little D up the boards. Pass a little too far. Not far enough for an icing. Icing is waved. Schneemann behind the net. Oh, that pass just missed by Bruno. Up to Price. Far side, you start over again.
There you go, there you go.
Big Larry just throws it on the wing. Jumps over Bruno's stick. Chipped out to center. Canadians over the line. Right up front. Shot. And a big stop there. Some odd man rushes here early. We're halfway through the first period. Again, from the beautiful confines of the Hazel Park Ice Arena. And you're going to find a little bit of lack of refereeing here. As both teams with late line changes. A little strategy on the line changes here. Both teams playing a little early strategy here in a 0-0 game halfway through the first period. My name is Tommy Morris, your host here from this beautiful Sunday evening in Hazel Park. Draw one. Nielsen on the far boards. They clear it up through center. Up over the line. Chipped in. Not in far enough. Coatney loses it to Stevens. Stevens with a head of steam. Stevens takes himself wide. Pulls up. Taken out there by Wharton. They fight along the boards. Wharton comes out with it and gives it to Rob Duff. A little too far for Wayne Coatney, and they'll be called on the icing. Again, you can catch the action here live on DetroitCity.tv. There's a live chat box there, so you can end up talking some smack to your favorite players out here. Talk about the god-awful refereeing. Face-off. One, but not out. Shot right on. That's steered aside easily. Russian Johnny will come out. He throws it up center. Kept in. Right on. As Dan Stevens threw it over to Robert Wurtza, who gets pinched at the line and gets his puck. A couple guys hang on him, and he feeds it away. And the far board's a little too long, and the Kings will start over in their own zone. Johnny up through, over his own line, taking a look around. Johnny still, he moves methodically. Dumps it on the boards over the line, but not in. Nielsen to Duff. Rob Duff looking around. Duff cuts the center. He calls across, and Coatney right under his stick. Couldn't handle that pass. Still kept in. Rob Duff looks around right in front, and that's knocked aside by Kevin Price of the Canadians, and they'll start out. Fire around on the boards. Kept in, though, by Russian Johnny, and he'll fire it right back in.
Behind you!
Up through center.
Over!
Johnny looking again. Up over to Coatney, over the line, he's looking. Or Nielsen. Oh, that's Coatney. Fires it in the far corner. Chipped out over the boards and out to center. Start over again, trying to hold up on the offside. Here comes Butch over the line. Tried throwing it across, it hit a skate. Into the far corner, Duff's there. Rob Duff at the end of his shift ties up his man, but the Canadians come out with it. Not far enough as Clay Barker fires it right back into his zone. The Canadians start over again. 3:10 in the first period. 0-0 to score. Here, first period action. Over the line. There's a shot, and that's whistled just wide. Rebound came right off the backboards. Had to be sharp on that. Larry pulls up over center, throws it over to a winger. Nobody there to open the wing. Bruno has it. Bruno hits the skate, and Dan Stevens will start out with it. Stevens chips it to himself on the boards, beats his check with a nice move at the line. Stevens still with the puck. Stevens hits Barker skate from the Canadians, or for the Kings. Still kept in. Stevens again walks right in and a shot there and a big stop. And the Canadians with a little bit of pressure there as they caught the Kings standing flat-footed there. And fortunately, the goaltender was hot and kept out of the net. 2:30 to go in the first period. Shots 5-3, favoring the Kings.
I hit your pass over there on the state.
Yeah, no.
Stevens wins the draw.
There wasn't anything you could do on that. I was just trying to make you aware of that.
Yeah.
The Kings clear. Not far enough for an icing. The Canadians will start out again. Wurtzel with the puck. Long ring, stretch pass a little too far, and it'll go for an icing. Play is called. First period action here, 0-0 on the Dctv Sports Network. Face off to the left of the netminder, Smith. Both teams, a couple great chances. Both goalkeepers have kept it out of their net. Up through center and Duff over the line. Duff over to Nielsen. He's pitch off there. Coney can't get the puck. Play still kept out, and Art Rack with the puck. Art up through center. Art looking around. Art puts one on net. Rebound. Goes to the corner. Grabs on rebound, throws it out front, but nobody there except for Rob Duff. Duff starts out. Duff comes out over the neutral zone. Rob Duff looking, he makes a little move there. Stevens tries pinching him off. He gets it back to Nielsen. Right on. And Smith will hold it for the faceoff. Early action. Again, 0-0 here. The matinee game from Hazel Park. You can check out all the stats of this league on the Dctv Hockey League page on DetroitCity.tv. I want to say hello to a couple people out there. Andre Seaweed, who is watching in probably behind some bars somewhere, but it's all right. We love him anyways. Hello. I think he's in St. Mary's Hospital. I don't know, but hello. Play Barker with the puck. Barker loses it. Canadians gain the line right back, and it's broken up. And the cousin Larry. Larry deflected right on, and Smith will hold that puck for the faceoff. Mike Smith, not drafted by the Blackhawks again after a stellar season. The Canadians picked him up in the offseason from Moose Jaw, Manitoba. Yellowknife. I stand corrected. Face off one and out. Barker. Taking a look around. Barker, little flip pass. And chipped in. Broken up there is Price in front of his own net.
There you go.
On the sideboards. Butch cuts right to the center. Still looking. On his backhand, a shot. And that one just flipped wide. Bruno with a chance at the side of the net. Couldn't get a handle on it. Play in behind the net. The Kings still have possession. Still looking. Comes out with it. Runs into the rough. And that one's just missed the corner. Bruno back to Butch. In behind the net. Still looking around. Nice little move there. He comes out the other side. Still looking. Still carrying. Back to Barker. Barker throws it back in deep in behind the Canadians' net. All the way behind. No one there except for a Canadian. They'll take a look and throw a long stretch pass up through center. That's broken up by Barker. Barker comes over the line. Barker looking around. He dumps it in deep. And the following seconds of the first period will end with the score. All tied at 0. Shots favoring the Kings here, 6-5. Both goaltenders have been stupendous. Hang out, come back for the second period action live on the Dctv Sports Network.